Have you ever felt stuck between your dreams and your habits? You imagine a successful life. You picture a brighter future. You tell yourself you'll start tomorrow. But when the moment to act finally comes, something inside you quietly pulls you back into comfort. If you've ever been ambitious in your mind, but lazy in your actions, listen closely, because this story might open your eyes in a way you've never experienced before. In a peaceful village surrounded by endless green fields and whispering trees, lived a young man named Armaan. Armaan was 25, strong, energetic, and full of dreams far bigger than the boundaries of his small village. He often said, with pride, "One day I'll be the most successful farmer here. My land will shine with golden crops. People will come to me for guidance, and my name will be respected everywhere." And people believed him, not because of what he had achieved, but because of how confidently he spoke. But there was one problem, a problem bigger than his empty field, bigger than his dreams, and bigger than he realized. Armaan was incredibly lazy. When the sun rose, the farmers would already be working, hands muddy, clothes wet from the morning dew. But Armaan, he would still be asleep, dreaming of success he wasn't working for. When villagers labored under the blazing afternoon sun, Armaan relaxed under a shady tree, telling everyone what he would do one day, instead of doing anything today. When women walked long distances to fill their pots at the well, Armaan stretched and said lazily, "I'll do it later." He had big plans, but he never took big steps. He loved imagining success, but he feared the hard work success demanded. One evening, Armaan's uncle, a wise old farmer, respected throughout the village, came to visit. He walked through Armaan's land. He touched the soil. He examined the field. The land was rich, fertile, full of potential, but nothing was growing. He turned to Armaan and asked gently, "Tell me, my boy, why is your land empty? You speak of golden harvests, yet all I see is dry dirt." Armaan laughed casually. "Uncle, relax. I'll start tomorrow. You'll see my field shining soon." The old man sighed. He had heard "tomorrow" too many times, so he reached into his pocket and pulled out 2 small bags. Inside them were 2 different seeds. He handed both bags to Armaan and said, "These are not ordinary seeds. They are seeds of life." He opened the first bag. "This is the seed of ambition. If you plant it and care for it every day, it will grow into a magnificent tree, a tree that brings wealth, comfort, shade, and respect." Then he opened the second bag. "And this is the seed of laziness. If you plant it, it grows almost instantly. It spreads weeds across your entire field. It kills every dream before it even starts." He looked straight into Armaan's eyes. "You hold both seeds inside you. Your future depends on which one you choose to grow." Armaan felt inspired, motivated, ready, at least in that moment. He went to bed, thinking, "Tomorrow morning, I'll start my new life." But when morning came, so did his laziness. He rolled over and whispered, "I'll start in a day or 2. Days passed, then weeks. Finally, out of boredom, he planted both seeds, believing he could handle them later. "It won't be a problem," he thought. "I'll fix everything once I'm ready." But he didn't get ready, and he didn't take care of them. While Armaan spent his days sleeping late, chatting for hours, wasting time, daydreaming about a successful future he wasn't building, the seed of laziness began to grow. It sprouted fast, its roots spread quickly, and soon weeds started crawling across the soil like wild snakes. The ambition seed, on the other hand, it barely survived. dry, weak, almost forgotten. Weeks later, Armaan finally walked to his field. What he saw shocked him. The weeds had taken over. Every corner of the land was flooded with thick plants that sucked the life from the soil. The ambition seed was still there, but tiny, fragile, and close to dying. His dream field didn't look golden. It looked like a graveyard of wasted time. Just then, his uncle arrived. He looked at the field and said, in a heavy voice, "Armaan, this is not your field. This is your life." He pointed at the ambition seed. Ambition is delicate. It needs daily care. Neglect it, and it dies. He pointed at the weeds. But laziness, it grows on its own. It destroys without mercy. It kills your potential long before you realize what you've lost. Armaan fell to his knees. Tears filled his eyes. He touched the weak seed gently. For the first time, he understood. Dreams mean nothing without discipline. That night, Armaan couldn't sleep. He thought about the years he wasted, the opportunities he ignored, the promises he made to himself and broke. He whispered, "If I don't change now, laziness will bury my entire future." For the first time, he felt the weight of his choices. Before sunrise, Armaan woke up. His back ached, his eyes burned, but he was done with excuses. He walked into his field and began pulling weeds. It was painful, exhausting. His hands bled. Sweat poured from his face. But he didn't stop. He worked for hours, then days, then weeks. He watered the ambition seed. He protected it. He cared for it, like his life depended on it. And slowly, the seed began to grow. Months passed. The tiny plant grew tall and strong. Its branches stretched into the sky. Years later, it became a magnificent tree, full of fruit, shade, and prosperity. Armaan changed too. He no longer woke up late. He no longer made excuses. He became known as the man who fought his laziness and won. People respected him, not for his dreams, but for his actions. Armaan's story is not just about farming. It's about every human life. Each of us carries two seeds inside. Ambition, which grows only through effort. Laziness, which grows automatically. If you don't choose ambition, laziness will choose itself. If you don't control your habits will control you. And if you keep waiting for tomorrow, your dreams will fade away. So start today. Take the first step. Remove the weeds in your life and water the seed of ambition every single day. Because the longer you wait, the smaller your dreams become. If this story touched your heart or inspired you, hit the like button, subscribe, and share this video with someone who dreams big but struggles with laziness. Together, we can grow stronger, one story at a time.